found this cool game. I'm interested in trying it out. It's an artillery simulator. Oh, this is to make coffee with the coffee machine. Well, let's play. Iron Nest has been commissioned. Pre-operational ranging is required before active deployment. A target has been designated by High Command for calibration purposes. Confirmation of fire accuracy is sole objective. Read, measure, calculate, load, rotate, elevate, fire. Okay. Do I take fall damage? No, I do not. Well, okay then, I guess I failed. We turn the fan on? Nope, we are going to be sweltering here. Ah, my toilet. Can't forget that. I got myself a little kitchenette, measuring distance and bearing. Okay. Ally enemy reference point. Okay. Okay, if that's my target, how do I... Elevation. Rotation. Gun loading. Ballistic calculator. Oh, hello. High Command to Iron Nest. Begin calibration firing test. Plot your firing trajectory to target on the map. Fire HE shell at the target. Iron Nest location, H355. Okay, I wanted to read the rest of that, but okay. Oh! Oh, that's sick! And Gloria to Castile. Castile? I remember seeing that this was in Spain. Okay, so step 1, read. I have read. 2, measure at the table. Okay. We're at H3. Target 1 is at Q4. So precisely there is where I'm going to shoot. Okay, plot firing trajectory to target on the map. How am I plotting my trajectory? Am I supposed to just... Oh! Oh! Okay. How do I get the bearing? Okay, so this says we are at H555. But I need to shoot that over there. Oh, that's fun. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, I should be rotating. I should be... It's marked by the map and noted in your clipboard. Okay, but how... Okay, is that the bearing that I want? Okay, how do I measure... Okay, so that's... Okay, so that is actually denoting the current rotation. Okay. Bearing 274? That doesn't make sense. As marked by the map and noted in your clipboard. Perhaps... Oops. Rid of that. It's currently 8.96 kilometers away. If I cannot move, then that means that I need to Unless there's supposed to be a way to move. I still don't know what this means. How did I mark that? Okay, wait a minute. So what if I get rid of that and I do with red 55242. 98.1 degrees, 899 kilometers. Okay. 98.1 degrees. Okay, so I measured, I calculated. Oh, I need to calculate. What is that? Ballistic calculator. Okay. Input distance to target. Oh, so 899 kilometers. 1 goes for 0.5, 2 goes for 10, 3 goes for 15. Oh, no, not 0.5, 5 kilometers. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, how do I know what powder charges I'm using, though? Am I just calculating the distance? Select 2 powder charges. Okay, that's the elevation that I need. 53.94. Locked for loading. Oh, wait, do I need to load first? I do need to load first. Okay, so that's that machine. I did rotate out of order. Load. That's with all the levers. Gun loading. Select shell. Load 2 powder charges. Select shell. Fire HE shell at the target. Okay, so I want that. Standard burst load. I'm assuming that's good. Okay, that's select shell. Ram shell. That's fun. Dispense powder charges. Load 2 powder charges. Okay, so that was what I determined. Ram the powder charges. Is that the ram powder charges? It is the ram powder charges. Okay, so that's done. Then we do the rotate. The rotate is still 98.1. So we elevate 53.94. I only have 1 gun for testing. Rotate, elevate. Is it time to fire? Okay, what are we looking at? Run over each step, arming the iron nest, and switch for confirmation. What does that say? Fire mission confirmed. Shell type confirmed. Bearing 98.1 confirmed. Ranging 53.94 confirmed. Gun is armed. Let's get ready. And okay, so what happened here? We went pretty far off course. I do not understand. So how did this happen? Okay, so that's our direct. That's what we just fired. So should we be rotating? Let's get rid of all this. So we need to find out what happened here and here. That's 97.8 degrees, 9.02 kilometers. So did I have something go wrong here? Okay, I have measured. I need to calculate distance to target. Will you stop that? What are you doing? What are you doing? Calculate load. Let's go over here. Standard burst load. Ram it in. There we go. 1, 2. And then we ram that in. Rotate, elevate, fire. 97.8, 54.12 degrees. Let's arm that again. Why is it starting over there? I'm very confused. Did I move the thing on the map? I think I did. And that's what's causing the fuck up. Okay, we're at H355. Oh, H355. I'm an idiot. That's what's going on. Okay, so now we take our red there. Okay, that should be it. Now that we got that. Okay, now we calculate 8.95. Standard burst load. Ram it. 1, 2. Ram that in. Bearing up 85.3. 53.7. Ranging confirmed. Gun is... Oh, now gun is armed. And fire! Calibration confirmed. Iron Nest is combat ready. Stand down and await operational orders. Retire and get rested. Oh, that was cool. Alright. Monstrous strike on Mercy Ward. Anti-monarchists detonated a bomb in the hospital's entry courtyard, murdering 163 and maiming over 300 citizens. A brutal atrocity meant to shatter the very heart of Castile. The attack occurred during visiting hours, which has been described by the king as particularly unsporting. Tuesday, 9 a.m., December 19th, 1927. Fire and Light. Intelligence has identified an anti-monarchist element operating within the city. Separately, High Command has scheduled a celebratory illumination over the Royal Palace to mark the General's Peace Initiative. Iron Nest has been assigned both operations. Glory to Castile! Triangulate the target position and destroy it. Ordnance HE only. Iron Nest, H355, Spotter 1, Spotter 2. Okay, we are H355. Observation assets. Okay. So we go over here. We'll grab Spotter 1. M10, 81. Spotter 2 at L1, 18. Bearing 101 from Spotter 1. Might as well go to the end of the map. Bearing 101 from Spotter 1. Bearing 50 from Spotter 2. Bearing 50 from Spotter 2. So bearing 661 for me. Measured. Now we calculate. Distance 13.08. Okay, so I should just select 3, I guess. Okay, what do we want? HE only. Load that. Get 3 powder charges. Load those. Then we do... Oops, let's close that so I don't fall. Bearing 66.1. Range 52. 52.32. So, we got the HE. We got the bearing, 661. We got the ranging, 5232. Let's arm. And fire! Kaboom! I did it! Ha ha ha! This time it was the first try. Target destroyed. Reconnaissance photos transmitted. 2 additional hostile elements have been identified in the recon photos. Destroy both before proceeding. Oh. Alright, so we just need to draw that all the way there. Unless... That's a big explosion radius. Yeah. Yeah, you are absolutely right, Acid. If I aim it right here... Ooh, jeez. Thank you, love. Oh. AP is for underground targets or mechanized targets. HE is for taking 2 targets in one shot. Gotcha. Okay, so we are going 681 and 1298. HCHE is for the biggest boom. Range 12, 98. Come on. Little kiss. Calculate. Get rid of that. This is our new thing. Circle instrument on the top right of the table will show you the radius of each shell type. Oh, that's what... Okay, that makes perfect sense. I was so confused about that. So if we want HE, that'll hit like that. Okay, and then that's HCHE. That makes perfect sense. So we can just calculate like that. Okay. That is so cool. I am really liking this game so far. Alright, ram that in. We have our bearing, 68.1. Thank you. Thank you for all these tips. Okay, we are going backwards a little. 51.92. 51.92. Alright, confirmation. We got the HE shell. Bearing is correct. Ranging correct. Let's arm. And we're ready. Fire! This game would be fun with co-op. I was just about to say that. And kaboom! Both targets eliminated. Huzzah! Targets destroyed, phase 1 complete. Second fire mission is now authorized. High Command orders starbursts over the Royal Palace. Star shell only. This is a non-combat operation. Fire in the vicinity of the coordinates below. Ground observer will mark corrections directly on impact recon photos. Adjust and repeat fire until High Command confirms satisfactory burst position. Yellow numbers, distance from the impact point. Okay, so let me just put that. Get rid of you. Star shell only. I can remember that. Okay, bearing 243 from 1, distance 479 from 1. Okay, we can do that easily. We use that, bearing 243, distance 4.79. Right there. Okay, so with that in mind, we take our handy dandy red and put it right there. Get rid of that. Let's get our range. 454. We use 1 charge. Calculate. 5448. Star! Alright, let's load that in. Get 1 loaded in there. Bearing 13 degrees. 13 even. And we increase to 5448. Mission confirmed. Shell type star. Bearing is correct. Ranging is correct. Let's load. Put that and fire! Whee! Okay, we want a correction about here-ish. So let's get rid of that. Let's aim about here. 458. Another star. Load it. Load that. What I do is draw a line from the fire point and go the distance and direction it wants me to go. Wait, did it actually... Oh, it actually said that... Oh. Oh. I didn't even notice that, so... 274 is going to take a while. Remember, go from the gun when planning to fire at a target. Wait. Damn it. Well, this is gonna suck. But might as well get the bearing and stuff correct. 324. Wow! Nailed it! Okay, and then we go 35, 58. Boop. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, that felt so good. 2 charges this time. Now we load and fire! Boom! That sounds satisfactory. Starburst position confirmed. Fire mission complete. Stand down until further orders. Glory to Castile. Tuesday, 9 a.m., December 19th, 1927. A night of celebration marred by atrocity. Aranjuez, October 14th, 1927. On an evening set aside to honor the general's continued pursuit of peace, the anti-monarchists remind us all that no such pursuit concerns them. There only corresponds to lives written in the blood of innocents. Ooh, there's lots of stuff. Always be vigilant. Roof gone? Work in the sun! Anti-monarchist forces have maintained an occupation of Ciudad Real. High Command has ordered the city restored to the crown. Iron Nest has been repositioned to support the operation. Requisition procurement is authorized to meet operational requirements. Cities to be cleared of hostile elements. Destroy 5 hostile infantry units within the designated urban sector. Requisition console is authorized for ammunition and powder charge procurement at your discretion. Iron Nest. Spotter 1, 2, 3. I probably want to have that written down. We'll go one at a time unless they're... Ooh, they're actually... Right about there. It is 695. Bearing to target. 2921. What do I got? I got nothing. Requisition console is authorized for ammunition and powder charge procurement at your discretion. Oh, hello. Okay. Well, let's zoom out a little. AP shell, star shell. Interesting. Thermite, agitation, propaganda leaflets. Mustard. Ooh. We do it with an HE. And we need 20 at minimum. Standard burst load. Oops, that was the wrong one. I gotta cycle through it again. Okay, we have 70 requisition left. So, standard burst, we'll load that puppy in. We'll get 1, 2 powder charges. Squeeze them in there. Bearing 292. 292. 1. 4170. Oh. 4170. HE. Bearing is correct. Ranging correct. Let's arm and fire! Kaboom! Ooh. Why'd you say ceasefire a bunch? Oh, I should have. Oops. Well, skulls because you killed civilians. Yeah, I realized I used the HE, not the smaller one, like I should have. So, if we try an AP, bearing 291, 7.14, AP. Let's try this out. Load those. Bearing 291. We're going to 42. 42, 84. Okay. AP, yes. Bearing, good. Ranging, good. Let's arm. Loop and fire! I bet on civilians killed. Probably. Yep. Forward observers report a probable enemy ammunition cache across the river. Priority target designated. Conduct recon flight over grid P4. Confirm position, then neutralize with AP ordnance. Recon plane requisition card has been issued. Present card requisition console to authorize overflight. Ooh, that's a priority now. Okay. Grid 4. Scout plane. Boop. Try 5. Wait, can I select P9 and then just 180? I'm gonna try that. Ah, okay, yes, I absolutely did that correctly. Okay, so now, where did I go? I'm up there. Bring that right there. Rid of that. Let's get an AP shell. Okay, get rid of that. Use AP, distance of 696, bearing 106, 106.8. Boop. Okay, AP, 2 charges. Do that. Okay. Let it all. Hardcore penetration. That's what she said. We load 2 charges. And slap them in there. Bearing 106. This is gonna take a while. Slow it down. Okay, 106, 8. 41. Oop, other way. 4176. 4176. Okay. Got the AP bearing good. Ranging good. Let's load. And fire! Ha ha! Cache destroyed, well executed. 3 hostile infantry units remain in urban sector. Complete their destruction in detail. Glory to Castile! Let's get another AP shell. And might as well grab more powder charges while we're here. Infantry 2, and then 3. Go ahead and use an HE shell on that, actually. Whoop, there. Grab an HE. Infantry 827. Bearing 298. 298.6. 2 charges in. Let's get that on there. Load that baby in there. Slap. Slap. Slap those babies in there. 298.6. Start slowing it down. 298.6. We got 49. 49.62. And fire! Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We won't hit any more civilians. Kaboom! Alright. Now we have this one right there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's go back to an AP shell. 259. 9. We'll try an AP. 840 even. 2 AP 259.9. Target infantry. Calculate that. AP round. Do that. Do that. And slap them in there. 259.9. And 5040. 5040. AP. Bearing good. Ranging good. Let's arm and fire! That is so fucking satisfying. Direct hit. Destroyed. Now we got 2 possible shots here. So we're just gonna... since we have 2 HE, I might as well use those. 730. Thank you. Wait, did that... Oh, so it is right there. Okay, good. So I did... So, okay. 2 shells. Bearing 256. 8. Calculate that out. Standard burst. Load that. Load 2 of those in there. And that. Alright, so now we go 256. 256, 8. I think we're right about there. Almost. Almost. 4380. 4380. Shell type, good. Bearing, 56.8. Good. Range, 4380. Let's arm and fire! Kaboom! Sector cleared. Local garrison will consolidate from this point. Stand down until further orders. Glory to Castile! Alright. And we rest for the night. Tuesday, 9 a.m., December 19th, 1927. The Royal City reclaimed. Ciudad Real. November 18th, 1927. The Royal City is restored to the crown this morning as the general drives the anti-monarchist occupation from its streets. The city, His Majesty the King, was pleased to learn is almost majority intact. Ministry announces shortage of shortages. Bread price is stable, except where explosive. For sale, Maps of Madrid 1580 edition. Services, cellar deepening, and reinforcement. Oh, and that's new. Wanted, witnesses to nothing unusual. This is so good. Ooh. Counter battery. Enemy forces have deployed artillery across the river in response to recent operations. This was anticipated. Iron Nest has been cleared for active engagement under direct fire conditions for the first time. Uncontested engagement. Enemy forces have been caught mid-resupply in an exposed position. No counter-battery threat has been identified in the sector. High Command has authorized engagement at Iron Nest's discretion. This is a replayable sandbox mission. There is no end, there is no objectives. They are exposed. This will not last. Engage and destroy all hostile elements. Fire at will. Underground supply caches are present. Cache destruction yields additional requisition. Iron Nest spotters 1, 2, and 3. We are at G381. G381. F261. D898. And D694. Reference point Alpha. Ammo cache, ammo cache, ammo cache. Alright, let's come over here. Reference point Alpha. Bearing 65 from 1. 1391 kilometers from spotter 2. Bearing 65. Alright. Oh, wait. No, that's the reference point. Reference point Alpha. Okay. Right there. Get rid of that. And that. We get rid of that. Ammo cache 1 is bearing 164 from Alpha. 164 even from Alpha. 106 from spotter 3. So we put you right there. AP ordnance required. You got it. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, so we're looking at bearing of 95.3 with an AP shell. Supply cache. Okay, we're gonna keep it on that. We have a distance of 1270. We need 3 charges. Calculate that for me, thank you. How many? Okay, we have 100 powder charge. Load that sucker in. 1, 2, 3. And load those in. 95.3. There we go. 50, 80. That's AP, bearing, ranging. That's arm and fire! Kaboom! I think this actually might be it for the demo. There was a whole thing about it being a sandbox, so I think this is where the demo ends. But this is supremely fun. For all of you that watch, thank you so much for joining in. Please give me a follow if you like my content. I try to stream as regularly as possible. For everyone, have a good night, a good day, good week. I love you. Bye.